So we have a Swift Archway tri-wheel, starting at the front of the van. Your coupling head, with both the levers in the upright position, is ready to receive a tow ball, like so. Once the tow ball is in place, the rear handle will drop down. You can then bring the front handle down to lock it in place. You'll notice this red pin is in the upward position with the green indicator showing. This notifies you that the tow ball is properly seated. To release the tow ball, bring the first handle up, and the second handle up, and it will release. Moving back, have your breakaway cable, jockey wheel and handbrake. Also we have your 13 pin plug. This controls your road lights and your fridge, as long as your vehicle is wired correctly, and also only on 12 volt. I'll just demonstrate the road lights working. Starting at the front, you can see both the front lights working, coming down the side, and the side lights on, and high level side. Come around the back to the indicator, brake and reverse. And you have your fog, your two number plates, high level brake, again reverse, indicator and brake, side light, high level side light, and the other side lights. Now then, moving up from the A-frame, you have your bulkhead regulator, both suitable for propane and butane. Two bottle holding points. Going around the side, we have your fresh water in, your battery locker with mains hookup, and motor mover isolation switch. I'll come back to the motor mover at the end of the video. You have your wastewater outlet, your toilet cassette, and your toilet flush fill. Now then, coming into the van, we have your control panel. Start off by hitting the power button, so we'll turn everything on. Then you can view the levels. Obviously no car attached, so we can't see that. Come back to the water pump in just a moment. Before turning the water pump on, you see that little yellow switch down there. With that yellow switch in the horizontal position, it is ready to use. When in the vertical position, it's draining. So with that in the horizontal position, you can come up here, turn on the water pump, and then run the water through the tap to get the air out. This should take a few seconds on the cold side. It could take a few minutes on the hot side. You'll need to do that on both of the taps. And the shower. You're now ready to use your water system. Also down here we have your consumer unit. This controls all the power to the van. So you have your shutdown button. This kills all the power to the van. And you press it down, it allows the power back through to the van. You then have to press your power on button again. We also have your neon switches for the charger, the heating system and the spare. Spare does not need to be on. The Truma heating system will not work if this is off, so that needs to be lit up for it to work. We have your MCBs and RCD. It is recommended that every time you plug into a new power supply, you hit this little yellow test button to make sure your RCD is working correctly for your safety. We also have your 12 volt fuses. And down here, we have information about your consumer unit, what MCB covers what, and what fuse covers what, and what amp fuse should be in there. Now coming back up to your Truma heating system, press the knob to turn it on. 2 seconds. So you can see, difficult to show you on the camera. See if I can get it somewhere that it can pick it up. So on, the first symbol you will see is a motorhome with a thermometer inside. Click on that to set the internal temperature. Once you're on the desired temperature, click the knob again. Moving over, we have water heater, off, eco, hot or boost. Leave that off for the minute. And then we have your power supply, either gas and 1 kilowatt, gas and 2 kilowatt, just 1 kilowatt, or 2 kilowatt electric. Back onto gas. Then we have your fan speed, either eco, high or boost. Back. It is important to know this, when you're done using the heating system, press and hold the knob until it shows off. It is important not to unplug the mains until this off symbol has disappeared, otherwise it can bring up a fault. If you just wait for that to disappear, like so, now you're ready to unplug the mains. Turn around behind me, you have your fridge. Turn the fridge on with the on button, like so. Then you hold this middle button and it will flash. You can then select either 12 volt, again this will only work if your car is wired correctly, gas or mains. Once you've selected the power supply, you can then select the temperature. Then once you've selected that, click again and the fridge is running. To turn the fridge off, hold the black button again and it will turn off. Moving over again, we have your 3-burner hob, your grill with grill pan and handle, and your oven. You also have your microwave. This will work the same as any domestic microwave. Coming back through to the bathroom, we have your toilet with electric flush. To use the electric flush, simply press and hold this button and the toilet will flush. To release the water through to the cassette, bring this grey handle round and it will release to the cassette, and then you can close it again. I'll just quickly go around and demonstrate all the lights are working. You can see they're all working. I'll also quickly demonstrate the alarm on both the key fobs. So 1 beep is set and 2 beeps is unset. I will now just quickly go through the paperwork that we leave in the van. So you'll find left in the van will be a copy of our warranty cover sheet. This shows you everything that is not covered under your warranty. And also, once I can get a hold of it, your winterization sheet. This shows you how to prepare your van for winter. This will need to be followed from the months from November through to March. And again, this is a detailed description on how to prepare your van for winter. I'll now demonstrate the motor mover working. To engage the mover, get the wind handle onto the mover and wind it on. You'll need to do this until the arrow shows in the green. So once the arrow is sat in the green like so, it's really difficult to pick up on the camera. There's the arrow and the green above it. So with the mover engaged, it will now hold the weight of the van, so you can release the handbrake and turn on the isolation key, like so. You're now ready to use the mover. Grab your handset. If you press the on button twice, the handset will turn on. You can then go forwards, backwards, front end towards me, front end away from me, back end away from me, and back end towards me. To turn it off, just press the on button once and it will turn off. You can then come round, pull the handbrake on and turn off the isolation switch and wind off the mover. If you have any other questions about any of your appliances, please refer to your book pack, as all of the information will be in there. Thank you.